Hey, Coven! Welcome to Mystic Mondays. We are now doing our live readings on Mondays, and it will be the first Monday of every month for the time being. I would like to eventually do them around the Mondays around like the closest Monday to the new and the full moons, or maybe just every Monday for every week. But I'm kind of holding off and just going to do one Monday a month to start. So before we begin, oh goodness, do I have a lighter down here? Yes, I do. We need to light Odin's candle. Naturally, 'tis very important to light the candle for the All Father. So, All Father, we light this candle for you. You can join us and guide us in this space as we seek further wisdom to guide us this coming month. Please. How is everybody doing? Sound off in the comments what your element is. Do you know? Because that, if you are new here, first of all, let me say welcome. Welcome to the Heathen Coven. I am veiling with this right now, so I do not get too overwhelmed with energies because the energies are big. They are so big right now. I feel like Aries season is very much Loki season because of it being, yes, fire signs in the house. What's good? I was just about to say, because of Aries being a fire sign, that we have a lot of Loki energy with that. Plus, Aries also relates a lot to the inner child, which is common with Loki as well. So I feel like we are having very, very much chaos around here. But we are going to change up how we do things. Yes, Cole, you are an earth sign, and thank you for watching. That's adorable. Literally watching me from upstairs, probably. That's so cute. Anyways, yes, you are an earth sign, and we actually start with earth signs, so lucky you. I'm going to be changing how I do things a little bit from how I was doing them with like Coven Chatter. I want to save Coven Chatter for when we're just talking. Mystic Mondays are going to be very much, we're doing readings, right? We're doing card pulls, we're seeing how things go, and we're kind of trying to plan ahead for the upcoming child. I'm wondering that very much so, Amy, very much so. I wonder that because of that. Inner child work big time with Aries season, and we are in like the center of it right now, especially with the new moon that we just had that was also in Aries. We've got a bunch of Aries energy happening right now. So let's talk about like organization, right? Because this is kind of like a new series, even though I was doing it already, but we're what's the word? Reprogramming it a little bit. I don't know. But first and foremost, I will have my runes as always. I'm looking into getting a couple more rune decks and possibly making my own so I can do just like a pull straight from the little shaky cup. But for now, I have my old reliable, my rune cards, and I will be pulling 3 runes for every element, as well as an oracle. And then at the end, as always, I will pull for the collective that is the Heathen Coven, and we will see how we do with that. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. I'm going to burn some mugwort here in this bundle, and we're going to open up the connections and just kind of cleanse this whole space and get it ready and get it all opened up. Kind of cleanse the cards so they're connecting. So yeah, let's begin. Earth signs. We are talking to Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Sound off in the comments if you're an earth sign. Let's see what 3 runes we have to prepare us for the month of April for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Yo, Levi, what's good, buddy? Woo! Man, that just jumped right out of there. Holy cow. Starting off strong there. Sheesh. Okay. I love when they just fly out like a freaking torpedo. That's one of my favorite runes lately. With my own personal studies, I feel a lot from First Row. That's really cool. Okay, oops. baby. Okay, all of these just flew right out of the deck. So we have a big transformation coming, right? A bit of a shift, and it's going to bring the light to day, so to speak. It's going to cast light on the shadows, and I feel like it feels unknown right now. Perthro has a lot of different meanings, as does Dagaz a little bit, but I feel like with them playing together, there's definitely a shift coming, and it does feel like the unknown right now. But at the end of it all, it's going to feel very lucky, and it's going to end up being a new beginning for you. It's going to be like a fresh start in one aspect or another for your path. For everybody, this may look different. For some people, your new beginning might be a new relationship, your new beginning might be a new job, your beginning might be a new house, but it's going to be something. It could literally be a new child. You could be getting pregnant, like within the next couple of days maybe, and you're going to find out in the next couple of like weeks within, you know, the next cycle. By the time we're here again, you're going to be like, I have a pregnancy test, something, somebody's having a baby. And it might not be a literal baby. It could be like, this new car is my baby. I've always dreamed of this car and I finally have my dream car. You know, it's not necessarily a child, but you're going to cherish it as if it were your child. This is definitely a big, big thing coming for you guys. And like I said, it feels a little bit unknown. It feels a little bit scary at first, but that's because that's the shift that's happening, right? So we have to go through those unknown moments sometimes in order to bring us, shut up, Cole, in order to bring us to where we want to be. It probably will be a bus for all we know. Shit. I think we're both going to get new jobs first, but also, keep in mind when I read for the elements, I am reading for your entire chart, not just your sun sign or your top three. So, for example, I have a bunch of Capricorn in my chart, even though all of my top three are water signs. I do resonate with the earth sign pulls. I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but now you know. One could say a rebirth, yes. Okay. So, what it feels to me, hold on, that one flew out, but I want to pull a clarifier, even though I said I would just do one. Okay, so it's saying that nothing's happening right now, but you need to be bold and make the first move, because it says nothing will come of this situation as it is, because you need to be bold and make the first move. If you're just going to keep sitting, you're just going to keep waiting, like nobody, for example, my partner in the comment section saying bus, because we want to buy a bus to build a tiny house for ourselves so we can travel. And so in order for that to really happen, we need to go look at a bus. We need to go out and test drive one, perhaps. And that can't happen until we get out there. You know, nobody's just going to drop a bus off at our house. So that's what I'm getting. Is we definitely need to be proactive. Aries is also the sign of action. Beginnings. It is a lot like the Fool in the tarot card. It's very similar energy to that. So it is like new beginnings, but you want to be wise about it, right? We don't want to be foolish, so we want to be smart when we take our action. So keep that in mind going into this cycle as well, because that is key. That is big key when dealing with the Fool type energy, for sure. But yes, I do agree, Levi. I do think new beginnings could also just be a rebirth for you. It could just be starting over, period. Just like your own personal growth. You're starting a new chapter for that. So I definitely feel a lot of good things coming for you guys. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear about what goes down and how everything develops, really. Okay, get us a good cleanse here with the shuffles. And then I'm going to burn a little bit more of our mugwort. Going to run this over the cards really quickly. Gonna push all of that old energy out. Now, let's look into air sign energy. We've got Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra coming in hot. Let's see what we've got for runes for you guys. Do we have any air signs in the chat right now? I know Amy's husband is an air sign. Curious. Okay. Ooh, we got a journey coming up for us, Rido. Othala, wow. Wow, Fehu, oh my god, this is powerful. Big journey coming up. This could be a shamanic journey. I feel like it varies from person to person in this situation. But there's definitely a lot of movement going on right now. There's a lot, like I said, Aries season is the season of action, and there's a lot happening right now. And I want you to know that your ancestors support you 100%. You are doing the right thing. You are about to unlock so much abundance for yourself if you just keep going. All you have to do is keep going, because the thing about journeying is that you keep moving. A travel doesn't happen by sitting still. You don't travel in a shamanic realm, in an astral realm, by just sitting around. You keep moving and you look for why you got brought to this specific realm. And that can be taken in literal context or metaphorically, depending on what you are going through. But I really feel like there's a lot coming with this. I feel like it's almost like roadblock removal with this journey, and I feel like it's something that we've been doing for a while now that I'm really like tapping into the energy a bit. It feels like a lot of hard work has led us to this point, and we just need to keep going because we're almost there, you know? And it feels really good. It feels very positive. Everything came out upright, which I don't always read reversals, just because shuffling, you know, mm, I don't know. Everybody does their own thing with how they do reversals or not, but like I love how positive everything feels with this. It feels very uplifting and very like you're about to unlock some abundance that you have been waiting. And this might not necessarily be monetary. This could just be like a feeling of gratitude that you get from finally fulfilling this accomplishment, or finally really getting to a point where you're like, God damn, I fucking did the thing. Oh, yes, I am ready to claim the reward because I worked so hard on the thing. This is coming through for you, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I'm so happy for you. Let's see what oracle cards we get in return with this as well. That is powerful. That's so awesome. Whoa! Oh shoot! I just threw half the deck. Let's try that one more time. Sometimes it's like, oh, the cards want to be pulled, and then other times it's just bad shuffling because I threw like 12 of them. So you know, I'm adjusting to having long nails, so you'll have to excuse me. It's been a minute since I've treated myself. So let's see. Hold your vision. Like I said, do not keep up. Keep going. Hold on to the idea of what the finish line looks like for you, because you are so fucking close. You are so close to getting there. You are about to unlock so much for yourself, but you need to hold on. You can't give up on yourself, because if you give up, the only person that is going to hurt is you. Seriously. The only person, like, everybody benefits from you doing this, but the only person that is going to hurt from you giving up is you. And I need you to remember that. This is very, very key moving forward. And I want you air signs to find that inner confidence, because I know it can be hard sometimes, especially as air signs. We tend to be all in our head, right? That tends to be a thing for air signs. They tend to just operate strictly from thought, because air is thought, right? So that is very, very important. I want you guys to hold on to your goals. Do not give up on yourself. Please, please do not give up on yourself. That is the biggest thing that I'm hearing right now, because you are so, so close to unlocking what you have been just dreaming of. You're so close. I'm so happy for you. Whoa. My energy is like hype. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling a little bit hyper right now because tomorrow is a really exciting day. My friend got concert tickets to a show that I honestly would never have dreamed of being able to see, but I'm about to go see Elton John tomorrow, so I'm like super hyped today. So you'll have to excuse me if my energy is kind of chaotic with this reading because all I can think about is I'm seeing Elton John tomorrow. Okay, give him a good cleanse, a good smoky. We are stepping into water signs, which is funny because Laguz was just on the bottom of the rune deck. So I thought that was kind of fitting that we're stepping into water signs. And what do I see but the water rune? I think that's pretty powerful already. We're already diving in. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yes, I know. I'm so hype. I'm so fucking hype. She got these tickets a year ago, so I'm still like trying to process the fact that this is happening tomorrow. But anyways, let's think about water signs and what they are going to experience in the month of April. What are we going through, water signs? I've been feeling the chaos myself as a triple water sign for my and the part of the rest of my chart that isn't Capricorn or Scorpio, so I definitely have a lot of water in there. So let's see what's going on. Ooh, Odin coming in. Oh, and Tiwaz, wow. Okay, we got some new birth coming too. Awesome. So first thing coming in is Ansu. So a lot of answers are going to come to us. We've had a lot of questions. We've had a lot of doubts. I know we have been going through it and we have been wondering, is this meant for me? At least I have from a personal standpoint. I'm like right on the nose. And whenever I get right on the nose, because the way my intuition works, my nose always itches like freaking crazy. But yes, we are going to... we're going to have a lot of questions answered this coming cycle, and it's going to feel very validating. It feels very grounding for us, which is good. We as water signs need some grounding. Like, am I right? Because I know I'm right. So, Tiwaz, we are going to feel like justice is finally being handed to us. We are finally going to get, like I said, answers, but also, I mean, we got Berkano afterwards, so there's definitely some sort of abundance starting for us, right? Some sort of new adventure that's coming from all of this. And I'm really excited because these are all very powerful cards standing alone, and to see them together feels like a very, very warm hug to me. It feels like everything is going to be okay, and I need to just trust the process because I when we put in the work like this, the universe sees it. And we need to trust that the universe sees us, even if the people in our life maybe don't. Because we're doing what we need to do for ourselves, for our generational work. We need to keep that going. We can't give up because, you know, for example, some people are very Puritan minded. And so when you talk about doing astral work, they might think that that's not real. But that doesn't mean that you didn't experience what you experienced just because they don't understand it. And so I feel like there's a lot of situations like that coming through for us where our path is going to feel very validated. And this is going to start us on a new section of it. And I'm so excited to see what we all go through and what we experience. Of course, um, double whammy with sun and moon. Sorry. I know there's a lot of birth happening. It's crazy that we pulled that one because I don't pull that one very often. Same with Tiwas. That's really cool. So we will definitely see how this goes. There's, like I said, there's answers. I love how Amy, when we in the Wisdom of Odin community, which I am a part of, in the Discord, we do like a bi-weekly rune study. And Amy, when we did Ansu, she talked about how Ansu sounds like answers. And that's all I can think about now when I see this rune is that answers are coming. Wisdom is on the horizon. Odin is guiding us. And so that's what I feel with this card. And I love that it started out and then it was followed with, honorable justice and new beginnings. Like we are on the right path and it feels really good. Because sometimes I know I'd be doubting, I'd be wondering, I'd be like, oh shit, I don't know, is this meant for me? Or am I being a little distracted? I don't know. So let's pull an oracle card and see if we can get a little bit of clarification or a little bit more validation for what is coming ahead for us in April, my fellow. Not used to being so girly. But I felt like I needed to treat myself, so I did. And I encourage you all to do the same, whatever that looks like for you. Bring love into the situation. So this is telling me that when we go forward, we have to remember to operate from the heart chakra. At the end of the day, the actions that we take have to be made with love. It can't come from a place of greed or a place from envy or a place of anger. We have to operate from love, because we all know that karma works in cycles, and eventually we get what we put out. You know, what you do comes back, you know. So we need to remember to operate from love, because we only want love to be returned, basically. So just, yes, heart chakra. Operate from your heart chakra. Think, but also feel. Don't just operate from thought. Feel. And trust that. Really, really trust that. I know in today's society, they want us to doubt how we feel and to focus on, you know, certain mentalities. It's definitely a lot. It's a lot coming through. That's crazy, Levi. I'm definitely curious to see what's ahead for you, buddy. I know the one that you got the other day had us all like, whoa. So that's definitely interesting. I'm curious to see what comes through for you, dude. As always, you know we're always in the Discord for you. For everybody, not just Levi. Let's give us a good shuffle here, and we will smoke cleanse and get ready for fire. Now we have a lot of fire signs in our community. So let's see what's coming up for you guys. Oh, Suilo on the bottom. That's kind of neat. It's a good, happy vibe to start with. Alrighty, fire signs. We are addressing Aries. Happy birthday to the Aries in the chat. And we are also talking to Leo and Sagittarius. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Wow. Junio! Oh, we are in for some happy good times. That's awesome. Good things lie ahead for you in April. You are going to feel at peace. Let's see what else will come with that peace. Always a good sign to start off with. Peaceful emotions, peaceful waters, no more waves that you have to try to ride, no more surfing through the tough tide, trying to stay afloat. You are going to have peaceful emotions. That is a great sign. Let's see what else. Whoops. Your, what's the word? Endurance. Your endurance is going to pay off, because you have been battling through some things, and I feel like we're finally coming out. You know, we are at the silver lining part of the rain cloud we've been in, and we're breaking out of there, and we're going to be in the sunshine again soon, and it feels really good. It feels really positive. It feels really relaxed, honestly, when I tap into fire sign energy, which is so funny. So funny, because fire is supposed to be so chaotic, but it really does. It feels like you're just going to relax and you're just going to chill. And luck is on your side. What a lovely message. I think that's beautiful. I think you guys have a lot of just chilling and relaxing and just taking time because the thing that gets us as humans, right? And this is just a chronic human problem where we accomplish one thing and we instantly want to go to the next task. We instantly are like, yes, give me more things to try to accomplish instead of just enjoying what we've already done for ourselves. And I think this is the time where you really just need to sit back and reap the benefits. Sit there and be like, I worked hard for this and I'm going to enjoy this. If you got to go get yourself that really nice vacation, do it. Take the vacation, live your life. I think this is a great time to really sit back and reflect as well. Laguz also makes me really think of reflection because water works like a mirror. And so we really want to sit and reflect on those emotions and how we're feeling. And, I really just come home more angry about my job than I don't. Maybe that's a change that we need to make so we can really feel that vunyo with a job that makes us feel at peace. So that's something to keep in mind. But at the end of the day, luck is on your side. And I feel like as long as you trust the process, everything's going to work out just fine. I really feel that for all of us right now. I feel like the universe is guiding us all with divine hands, and we have some beautiful things around the corner. I'm so excited. So definitely keep in touch in the Discord as always with, you know, awesome stuff going on with you or whatever your rebirth might be. Whoa. You are good enough. You are good enough. You are good enough. Look at yourself in the mirror tonight before you go to bed and say it at least 10 times. You are good enough. Or I am good enough. Either one. Take the time and make that your mantra before bed and go to bed and sleep with those happy thoughts so you can wake up already in a good, healthy mindset. Definitely something to keep in mind. That feels like a good idea. Real talk. Mama needs some relaxation. I hear you. I hear you. I do. I do not have any fire in my chart, but I could use some relaxation. I don't know if it's coming for me, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope you make the best of it. Okay. Wow. Hell yeah. I love it. I love when it just decides to pop out. So I wasn't actually pulling for anything, so I don't. Oh, my connection is unstable. Are you all seeing me okay? I just have one more to do. I don't know if the internet will let me do that. Let me cleanse real quick. Bricano again on the bottom side. Funny how that works, huh? Okay, now we will read for the collective, the Heathen Coven. I'm actually gonna try to pull this time. The Heathen Coven as a collective, what can we expect as a community? Gabo again. Wow, okay. Otala. Wow. Righto. Oh, and that's so perfect because at the end of this month, we have our very first summer retreat, our summer spring retreat. We do 2 a year so far. This will eventually grow and change as we grow as a community, but for now, that's really exciting that it's ending. The ending one was righto. But okay, so we have a lot of give and take coming. We have a lot of rewards coming in from our sacrifices, and we need to remember that when good things come our way, it is because we earned them and we need to be open to receiving. So if someone says, hey, I'm going to take you out to lunch, don't say, oh, no, I can't afford that. And they're like, well, I'm going to buy it for you. Don't just say, oh, no, no, no. Like, go get free food. Why would you say no to free food from a good friend? Take the free food. Your ancestors are with you and they are guiding you and they want you to know. I feel like this also refers to like generational work coming in hot with these two like this. I feel like the give and take is coming from ancestral work that you've been doing and you've broken a couple curses and soon the gifts will be coming and you need to keep going on this journey. We are not done. Ancestral work takes our whole life. It really does. We are not done. It is a journey and we need to keep going. And the gifts are coming. They are definitely coming. That was the first card that we pulled. That is very exciting. So keep that in mind moving forward. I have to like do the whole card selection backwards because of the way that the camera mirrors stuff. Yay. Okay, let's pull an oracle or two and see what's coming for the collective before we sign off. As I said before, Aries season is a great time for inner child work. If you have any, you know, like something that you enjoyed as a child that you don't do anymore. Like for me, I'm doing my nails. I never used to not have my nails done. I always had them at least painted, if not like extended tips, just because my natural nails are very thin and frail. And so that is something for me. And it is just simple. It's just a little bit of glamour magic. But it does a lot to heal my inner child because that is something that I don't allow myself to do since becoming a mother. The way that we like restrict ourselves as moms for some reason. So this is something simple. Cost me $10 at Dollar General just to get some glue and some press-on nails. It's nothing expensive, but it's what I did for me, and I'm really happy about it. And they make me feel good. So, you know, do that thing that makes your inner child happy. Maybe even the inner teen as well. That's awesome. I love learning about family history. That's really cool, Levi. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna drop the whole damn deck. Okay, that's how we get a message. Nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. And I love how this is represented with wild waves because it reminds us of how chaotic and wild that the world can really be. And I think it's cool to see that because sometimes I feel like certain things are just fate, you know, and maybe they are. But I think at the end of the day, the only thing that is truly fated is when we are born and when we die. And everything else can kind of depend on the free will and the choices that people make. And there's a lot of options for us. And so it is important to remember that nothing is set in stone. Maybe you've lived a life a certain way for so long and you're finally trying to break out of this system and you feel like, oh, well, the world has just set up for me to be a whatever. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. You can change that. You have the power to take your power back and be whatever the fuck you think you need to be. And I feel like this is a friendly reminder of that. Nothing is set in stone. We can be our best selves in whatever form that is for us. We get to tell our story. We aren't just the one living it, we are also the author. You need to remember to take the pen back. Take the pen back and do your work. Because in order for us to do the healing that is really going to like resonate beyond us, we need to remember who the fuck we are, right? And a lot of that goes into past life work, at least for me. Speaking from personal experience here, I might not look like that for everybody. But I really feel like that's important to remember who we were because that will help guide who we're supposed to be. It's a very common saying that we can't like change the future if we don't learn from the past, right? So we need to remember who our past was. And that is, I think, a really good note to end on, to leave you guys to kind of think about. Very, very in-depth collective reading. Normally they're a little bit more surface level. That was really cool. So I hope you all are having a good April so far. I will see you, well, here's the thing. Next Monday, beginning of the month Monday, I'm going to be coming home from the Beltane retreat, and I will not be going live at the retreat. So I might go live a little bit later that week. We'll see how things go. But I'm just going to forewarn you right now, this Monday might not be on a Monday. Or it might be the whole week. Like I said, a really good April so far. I've really been enjoying chaos. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Oh my gosh. That box was like stuck in there. All right. I'm going to cleanse and go cuddle my kiddo before he falls asleep. I hope you all are just doing your best to stay grounded in spite of everything. And I will see you in the next one. Love and peace. Bye.